How does a child return to normal? After the one place she thought was safe became the place she feared the most.
What? I said strip! You heard me right. You want me to strip in front of him? Look at this one. What is there? What is worth saying?
Mirabel survived that terrifying day. But surviving isn't always the same as healing. Sometimes, the deepest wounds are the ones nobody else can see. As the days went by, Mirabel carried on with her life. At least, that's what everyone around her thought. But inside, she was carrying a burden far too heavy for someone her age. The heartbreaking part is that many children who experience something traumatic don't suddenly become loud or rebellious. Some become unusually quiet. Some isolate themselves. Some even pretend everything is fine because they believe nobody will believe them anyway. Mirabel seemed to fall into that silence. She kept her pain locked inside, just as she had once locked herself inside her bedroom.
Sweetheart, please, open the door. Why are you fighting it when you know it is going to happen regardless? 2, 3, 4.
But pain has a way of searching for an escape. Soon, Mirabel found someone she hoped she could trust, her friend. Surely, another young person would understand what she was going through. Gathering every bit of courage she had left, Mirabel finally spoke about what had happened. She didn't need someone to solve all her problems. She simply needed someone to hear her, someone to tell her that what happened was wrong, someone to remind her that she wasn't alone. But instead, the response left her even more heartbroken. Her friend admitted that she had gone through something similar herself. She explained that when nobody listened to her own cries for help, she stopped fighting. Instead, she began accepting money in exchange. To her, there was no permanent solution. That was simply how life had become.
Well, I understand how you feel and how painful it is. But what I'm thinking is that instead of letting this man treat you however he wants, why not just collect money in exchange?
Isn't that prostitution?
I don't want to call it that, because whether you collect money or you don't collect money, they're still going to have their way with you. So in that case, why don't you just collect something in exchange? Because trust me, if you tell your mom, she's not going to believe you. I've tried telling my own mom several times and she doesn't believe me. I just get beaten. They just beat me up and treat me anyhow they want. So I just collect money in exchange and I move. If you can't beat them, you join them.
Imagine hearing those words when you're desperately looking for hope. Instead of finding a way out, Mirabel was introduced to someone who had already given up. Trauma has a painful way of repeating itself. When people never receive help, they sometimes begin to believe that suffering is normal. And without realizing it, they pass that hopelessness to someone else.
And you're giving me reasons why I should continue to do it.
Permanent solution. My sister, if you see a permanent solution, please come and help me too. I'll be more than grateful.
One wounded her heart unknowingly. The other. That's why listening matters. That's why protecting children matters. And that's why silence can become so dangerous. Thankfully, Mirabel's story wasn't completely without hope. Just when everything seemed darker than ever, someone unexpected arrived.